Mike's.
Relax.
All right, welcome everyone to live stream number 6, right? Is this our 6th live stream talking about all the pre-launch content for MLB The Show 19? This live stream's all about DD content. We got like signature series, ranked season rewards, battle royale, team affinity. We're going to talk about all of it. But before we do, there will be a sweepstakes today at 3:50 p.m. We will give out a keyword. You have to be on Twitch. It doesn't work on Facebook Live.
That's right.
So you got to come over to Twitch with the keyword. And we're giving away 3 digital deluxe editions of MLB The Show 19. We're giving away 3 10-pack card bundles and 2 $50 stubs packs. That is for 67,500 stubs. We are also giving away some awesome signed prizes.
What do you got, Luis?
What you got, Luis?
Ken Griffey Jr.
signed and MLB authenticated Ken Griffey Jr. bat. We are giving away a signed and MLB authenticated Ken Griffey Jr. baseball.
Hall of Fame ball, too.
Hall of Fame ball. And rounding it out,
you got
we will
this
also be giving away
beautiful
1 signed and MLB authenticated Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. So again, that's the sweepstakes at 3:50 p.m. You have to be on Twitch, not Facebook. No purchase necessary to enter. All the rules are on the Show Nation and all that other good stuff. So, special edition diamonds. We've been revealing them the last few weeks. Should we just?
Well, there's a few other things we want to cover. Twitch drops.
Twitch drops. Right.
Do you guys know what Twitch drops
So
are?
we will do a Twitch drops campaign sometime after launch. So check the chat, click on that link, and you can see how to make sure that your accounts are linked so that you can get those awesome Twitch drops that we will do later on after the game ships.
Right. You got to basically link your PlayStation ID to your Twitch handle. And that way when you're watching on Twitch, you'll get prizes, you get giveaway stuff to use in-game in MLB The Show 19. So we'll have more information on that on theshownation.com. Like Ramon said, we're going to try to put that in the chat. We'll talk more about what those prizes are, what those kind of giveaways, kind of items
In a few
are.
more
but
weeks.
You'll get to use them in MLB The Show 19. Yeah. That's the plan.
So, special edition diamonds.
Yeah.
Right, so how do you get these? You have to purchase either the MVP, the Digital Deluxe, or the Gone Yard Edition. You get to choose one of 30. We've been revealing a few every week.
We've only done 12.
We're doing a lot today. How many are we doing today, Steve?
8 more.
8 more today, and then we'll do
4 later.
And then we'll do the rest of them next week.
Right, we got the
during the
developer
draft
tournament. We'll have 10 more.
And then once we reveal the 8 from today, we'll go in and actually open up a choice pack with all 20 that have been
And we'll show you
revealed.
all the player ratings for the 20 diamonds that have
20?
already
Oh,
been
God.
revealed.
It's
All
gonna
right,
be
so let's
fun.
roll that video so you guys can see who
All right.
is also included in the
new,
special
brand
edition
new.
diamonds. Steve
There
Finley.
we go. Steve
There we
Finley.
go.
Yep. Gold Glover. Big Power. That's a Arizona Diamondbacks special edition diamond. Who's the next guy? We got Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin.
Postseason World Series winning team. That's
Fantastic shortstop.
Yep.
Yeah.
The speed, the fielding, the contact. See that next one? Cliff Floyd,
Cliff
your boy.
Floyd.
You want to talk about Cliff Floyd?
What else do you need to know? He's a Marlin. He's fantastic in the outfield. Balanced. Very balanced.
He's very balanced. He's got
Mini Babe Ruth, I like to call him.
mini Trout.
Yeah, don't go that far.
And then we've got Bob Feller, Fireballer. That card, it's becoming a classic for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that, it's so unique. You
It's
know,
great.
that's a great card.
But Feller throws some gas.
Yeah.
Even his breakout version.
Yeah, and you know, if you look at the overall, it's an 89 starting pitcher. So
Right.
continues the theme of in a choice pack, you're getting a higher rated starting pitcher than you would position players to account for the fact that pitchers don't play every game.
Right. So like Ramon said, if you buy one of those special editions of MLB The Show 19, you're gonna receive that choice pack, 1 of 30 diamonds. We're doing 1 from every team. So those are the ones we just revealed. We'll do 4 more at the end of the stream. And then we'll open, like Luis said, a pack that has 20 of them. So all the 20 that we revealed so far, still got 10 more to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to
And
keep seeing these.
There's some big ones. In
Oh,
there.
that decision's
Tough
going.
decision.
Tough decision. Remember, the
Yeah.
only way you can get those special edition diamonds by is either A, purchasing one of those special editions, or hoping somebody put one up on the marketplace. That would be the only 2 ways you can get them at launch.
Right.
That's right.
So, content for MLB The Show 19.
Right, that's the stream today about talking about the content, giving you a little preview. A lot of rewards we're going to look at, a lot of ratings. You guys have been dying to see them. We will see some of those special edition diamond ratings today as well. along with a lot of new legends. I think we have at least 4 new legends we're going to show off today.
At least 4.
In addition to the, in addition to all the other rewards around DD.
And we'll have, so it's 4 completely new legends that you've never seen, and then you'll also get to see some of the cards for the legends that we've been revealing in the past couple of weeks, you know?
Yeah, that's right. So let's just start like really high level stuff. And when you log into MLB The Show 19, we're going to have a schedule for you. And let's take a look at what that might look like. So this is going to be right there on login every day. We're going to try to update this through the year, but some of the feedback we've been getting from our Sony partners, from the community, just give us a little bit of a roadmap. Give us a sense of what's coming. You guys do a lot of content through the year, when the ranked season starts, when the next event is. So this is a sample of it. This doesn't mean we're going to do this, but let's just walk through it real quickly. So opening day is on March 28th. Our first event may have a new legend as a reward.
Maybe.
We'll maybe. Challenge of the week, every Monday it'll start. Jackie Robinson Day is coming up on April 15th when everyone wears number 42. We like to do something special for one of our legends. On the 18th, let's just say we want to throw a Twitch stream. Let's reveal some new stuff. And maybe the second inning program will come around that quick, 3 or 4 weeks after launch. So this is the kind of thing you're going to see, and you can always go to theshownation.com. You can press X on it, read a little bit more about what's going on in the blogs that go a little deeper, right? But this will give you that high level kind of what's coming, what do I need to work around. If you got kids, you got college, you got whatever it is. You got life. You have life.
Life tends
you just
to
want
get
to
in the
know, hey, I don't want to miss that. When is it coming? This will kind of help you. And then, of course, we'll try to keep you up to date on what's happening right now. So at the bottom, you can see the first inning program. If you missed that stream, go check out the archive. But we show you Andrew Jones, a new legend, Cy Young, a new legend, and Goose are going to be some of the rewards you can earn, the bosses of the first inning program. So that's the schedule. We're going to try to keep this updated every 1, 2, 3 weeks, something like that. If things change, hope you can bear with us. You know, we're only human.
Game development.
It's live, right? Things are going to change. Dates are going to move, and content's going to keep flowing in. The other part about this that really the schedule isn't showing you is that with moments, you know, it's one of our new features this year in 19, right? When the MLB season starts, we don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, right? So what we want to do is create moments around what's happening in MLB The Show 19. I'm sorry, in the 19 season in MLB The Show 19, right? So if someone goes off for a 2-home run game, we may make a moment out of that, right? If someone is having a hot streak, we may want to turn it into a multi-game kind of moment where you got to do the same thing that one of the today's players are doing, and then to kind of pair that, we have the flashbacks and legends, right? So when Griffey goes on a 9-game streak with 9 home runs or whatever it was, you may see a moment like that for a nice bit of price.
Live content.
And it's live content about the 19th season. So as it unfolds, we're going to try to react to it and get it in the game. And that's kind of our mission this year.
Yeah.
Makes sense? Let's see what else. You'll learn about rosters and streams. We showed you some examples of that. So all of that, we'll try to put on that schedule, talk to you guys about it, let you know when the next stream is. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So next up, Signature Series. We made a bit of a reveal in the GameStop Monday video. We put a blog on the Show Nation. Right,
so, elephant in the room. How aren't the Signature Series Immortals? Please tell us.
Right. So in 18, we had what was called the Immortals. They're kind of like endgame players at certain positions, right? We're going to go over kind of what we talked about in the blog and a few more things in depth, but really 3 things to key on, 3 really important things. And they are, how we rate the Signature Series versus what the Immortals are rated, how you're going to earn them as rewards, how you're going to acquire them, right? That's the second thing. And the third thing is just what that means for lineup diversity, which we're not sure we accomplished last year. So a little bit of unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
So those 3 things, how we rate them, how you're going to earn them, and what that means to lineups. All right, so we're going to walk through that here. So let's start with the basics, right? So Luis, when you see a Signature Series card, what does that mean?
Right, so when you see so in DD, there are many different versions of the same player, right? And usually different series, different teams, different positions. But when you see a Signature Series version of a player, that means that's the best version of that player in DD, right? And what we're gonna see is that they're not all 99. There's some 99s, but they're not all 99s, right? Signature Series.
Are we going to see any today, by the way, before we go through this?
Oh, yeah, we're going to see a few.
Okay. Okay. All right, that's good to know. So not all of them are going to be 99s.
Right.
And really what we're trying to do when it comes to lineups is create depth at every position.
Not just this one guy who trumps everybody
Exactly.
else.
So depth is kind of the next point we want to make. And really, every position is going to have them. We talked about removing that Immortals barrier where there's just a couple, kind of defined there. The depth, which is deepness. The breadth, which is wide at every position. So that's what you can expect there.
Yeah, and what we want is we want there to be a lot of options at every position because we want all of our legends and flashbacks to shine,
That's right. So secondary positions we mentioned also in the Show Nation blog. And let's talk about how we're going to give secondary positions to these Signature Series cards this year.
Right. So let's go through the basic kind of guidelines that we followed when assigning secondary positions to Signature Series players.
Okay.
Start at the outfield. So every primary corner outfielder will have the other corner. That's pretty basic. And every center fielder will have both corners. That's the outfield. When dealing with anybody else, though, the only way you're going to get a secondary position is if that player played a full season at a different position than his primary.
Okay.
So an example, right? Chipper Jones, primary third base. He played short, left, right during his career, but the only position he played full seasons in other than third was left field. So Signature Series Chipper, when he comes out, we'll have left field as a secondary.
So we just confirmed something. Okay. That's
Chipper confirmed.
Right, but he won't have a shortstop as a secondary. Doesn't mean you can't play him there, but I think what you guys are going to see with the new lineup screen that Shafe and Kyle were telling you about, and that other one is you're going to see, like, if you want to put Chipper at short and he doesn't have a secondary there, you're going to take a penalty, and you're going to see that real clearly.
Man, in our play test, you're not going to want to play. You're not going to do that.
And so this doesn't mean that there's not going to be players with a lot of flexibility. They're still going to be, and it's going to make them shine even more.
Right. There's going to be a few out there that are going to have multiple positions. So that's a little bit of a difference, right? We're trying to show the difference from last year to this year. Let's talk about rewards and how you're going to get these guys, right? So we talked a bit about they're going to be scattered around Diamond Dynasty and really the game. Nick's going to jump on here with Luis, talk about the XP reward path. We're going to get to see some of the Signature Series players, right, in a second here. Featured programs. So you've seen Andrew Jones, Goose, and Cy Young. None of those are Signature Series, but I have a feeling very soon, right, Luis? We're going to see some Signature Series bosses in those featured programs. Ranked seasons, we're going to get a sneak peek at. You're going to also see them come through there. And, of course, the flawless 12-0 rewards in Battle Royale, probably the most competitive area of DD, of Diamond Dynasty.
But the main point is you're going to see them all over the main
multiple
areas
ways to acquire.
That's right. And so as you can see here, if you put in the time, or you have skill, or you like doing moments and get through the programs, a lot of different ways, and a lot of them are sellable too. So you have a lot of different ways to acquire them. Yeah. All right. So what you won't see, let's kind of touch on that. This is also in the Show Nation blog, so go check that out if you haven't. The mega exchanges from last year. Remember, that's one of the ways you had to acquire an Immortal. They're gone, right? We talked about this. Those stat grinds for 500 home runs or something a little crazy, that's gone. And now with moments, we're not going to do anything over the top there either. So we're kind of making these promises to you now. We're going to stick to them. And again, this is kind of building that best lineup possible in Diamond Dynasty, which is the best part about it. You play, you build, you collect, and you want to build the best lineup possible. We're not going to put you through the ringer on these three things, all right? We promise.
You should have put, for 500 home run grinds, you should have put save grinds. Those were the worst.
Right. Yeah, saves were tough. And then really what we want to look forward to some of those choice packs too, like there's exciting stuff. So one thing we didn't mention in the blog is kind of more about how we're rating these players. We've had a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, and you know that you've heard that they're going to be 99. Some won't, but there's going to be 99. So let's talk a little bit about how we rate them. And so really, these guys are a mix of a player's career, entire career, and a mix of their prime years.
Right.
And so how does each affect the attributes? Right, so the career gives you sort of the profile of a player, the floor, if you will. It gives you the relationship between lefty and righty splits, contact and power, walk per 9, K per 9 for pitchers. So that relationship. And then the prime years give you the ceiling, right? And the heights that these players reached during their prime years.
Right.
And so a really interesting thing that happens is that, last year,
Immortal Chipper.
Immortal
Chipper.
Let's
not cherry picking best splits. Let's talk about Chipper.
Chipper's our example again, right? So Chipper had amazing stats versus lefties, right?
You did not want to throw a lefty.
As did a lot of the Immortals. but that's not the player that he was throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
And so this way of rating eliminates that lefty bias, you know, and it's gonna change the dynamic of how you maybe view pitchers this year.
Right.
In the end game, you know.
So we're going to take a look at some Signature Series players right after we watch the GameStop Monday video. And so Nick's going to jump on the couch. We'll take a look at the XP program, Team Affinity, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
2 minutes.
Hello, everyone. Ramon Russell here with another MLB The Show Mondays, powered by GameStop. We're talking about the freshest content and rewards coming to MLB The Show 19. Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show 19 is focused on letting you play the game how you want to while earning the rewards you want as well. Let's start with the new XP reward path. Here's how easy it is. Earn XP by playing anywhere in the game and earn big-time rewards. Everything from diamond players to special unlockable items. In the all-new Team Affinity section, earn rewards as you're racking up innings with players from your favorite team. The more innings, the more team-specific rewards you'll earn. Diamond Dynasty's next reveal is a big one. The Signature Series. Rare and powerful. Get ready to hunt down these autographs. All-time greats such as Willie Mays. Conquest sees a major overhaul. Upgrades with new maps, scenarios attacking strongholds and stealing fans, and new challenges needing your sharpest skills and strategies. We've added more customizable options. Baseball bats with flames, diamonds, and dozens of creative designs. Swing away in style. For the most competitive players, the new choice packs are now a part of ranked seasons and Battle Royale rewards at the highest levels of Diamond Dynasty. Make sure to join us next week for another GameStop Monday and pre-order MLB The Show 19 to receive 10 standard packs and 1 gold player choice pack. Pre-order at GameStop and receive their exclusive Gear Up choice pack. All right,
Welcome.
we are back. Welcome, Nick.
Hello.
So you're here to talk about XP Reward Path. But before we do, quick another reminder. The giveaway today is at 3:50 p.m. We will give away the keyword. You have to be on Twitch. And what are we giving away? 3 digital deluxe editions of the game, 3 10-pack card bundles, and 2 67,500 stubs bundles, and some real-life physical prizes as well. 1 signed Ken Griffey Jr. bat, 1 signed Ken Griffey Jr. ball, and 1 signed Ken Griffey Jr. MLB jersey, and those have all been authenticated. So, XP Reward Path, Nick.
Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna look at it in the game here. First thing I'll say is that we've already talked about the featured programs, which is on the top left there, and I will say those are gonna be you're gonna want to focus on those. If really you're motivated by rewards, getting all the best rewards, make sure you're gonna focus on the featured program. And now we're gonna talk about other ways that you're gonna get stuff. XP Reward Path. Play anywhere and earn XP. So you don't really need to focus actually on playing the game anywhere in that, spirit of flexibility, choice, player preference, and you're going to get a lot of good rewards. So let's go in there and check it out. So this is again, people for a long time, for good reason, have wanted your level to matter and have your level, give you some rewards, give you some unlocks. So we've done that here.
Can we talk about those 5?
We will.
Those 5 players
We
that
can.
just came up.
So as you can see right there, it says every 100 levels. So at every tier basically, right? There's still bronze, silver, gold, diamond. Every tier, you're going to have an opportunity to choose a max overall player,
What?
and we're going to look at those guys in a second. But along the way, every time you level, you're going to get a reward randomly, kind of like a random reward. Could be really good. Most of the time, it's going to be like just a nice little humble reward. Every 5 levels, you're going to be guaranteed to get a reward from this reward path here. So a lot of these, most of them, in fact, are going to be choice packs. You can just go through. So we have a bunch of exclusive gold flashback cards, good stuff in there. You're going to be able to choose from at certain intervals. You see a gold live series pack where you actually get to choose between a few randomly selected gold live series guys. You'll get packs, you'll get stubs, and we can just scroll through. So that's that pack there that you guys are going to get with the special edition, and you're going to get about 10 of these throughout all the tiers, and again, they are sellable, so you'll be able to choose what you want, or or repurpose it for like stubs to someone else that you want to get something else with. You're just going to see these big chunks of stubs right there. They're going to be thrown in, and then as the levels get increasingly high, it's just going to ramp up. And we'll scroll through the last tiers, but I mean, to be honest with you, only some of the most hardcore players are going to get to those final tiers, as you guys know from previous years.
Right.
So I think what everybody wants to see probably, though, is those 5 guys. And those are going to be, again, at level 1 there every time you tier up. Let's take a look at what you get to choose from in that pack.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here's the $5.99.
The $5.99s.
Boom.
All right.
Signature Series Brooks Robinson.
Signature Series Brooks Robinson. Let's go into his attributes. This is maybe the best fielder in the game.
The best fielder in the game. It's the best fielding card in the game.
Right?
Definitely the best third baseman.
And fielding matters this year.
A lot.
As you've learned from the gameplay.
Yep. Y'all will see it next week.
I'm sure we are going to learn, as soon as the game comes out, we are going to learn just how much fielding matters.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you want fielding, this is the dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, he can swing it. Like, let's not take away from the fact that he's
maxed out vision too.
He's
got
max
almost max PCI size.
So there's one.
Frank, your boy.
Frank.
Yo,
Let's
boy,
go.
Big Frank.
Woo! I mean, I think that's the best hitter in this group.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's there might be one rival, but
yeah, we'll see, right?
But you're gonna take the hit in fielding, as you see with from that.
The
from
hit,
that
you taking a drop kick.
But
to
it's
the
at
throat.
first base. It's at first base,
It's at
which is
first base.
you can deal with that. But okay.
Yeah. All right. Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Boom.
We got the elite base stealing.
Yeah.
We got the elite fielding.
His
elite vision.
Yep.
And he can swing it too, like you said, and he's a lefty.
And he's at second base. He's 5'7", which actually affects his strike zone.
Small strike zone.
His verse right is insane. So
yeah.
I mean, for a second baseman with that kind of speed.
Let's go.
Gwynn.
Lance Leahy, where you at?
Tony Gwynn. So here you can see the maxed out contact. That's what we all think of.
Maxed out contact
Gwynn.
vision.
Exactly.
And we all think of, well, at least I think, like no lefty righty really bias. You know, he was equally good against both. And then he had the elite speed and the elite defense.
One of the best right field defensive cards in the game, too, as well.
Lefty.
This is probably the best defensive contact right fielder. One of the best.
Maybe, I don't know.
There might be that
actually,
split.
there is a better one I know
might be.
of for sure, but we're not going to show him. But there is definitely a better contact hitting defensive outfielder for sure, actually.
And then Duke Snyder, rivaling Frank as maybe the best hitter in the group.
Exactly.
And he's the perfect counterpart, right?
Right.
He's a lefty versus Frank being a righty.
And he's in the outfield.
He's in the outfield.
But his splits, his verse right is a lefty.
Exactly.
Crushes righties.
Yeah.
But he's still serviceable in the field for sure. He's got actually totally fine in the field.
74 speed.
He's got enough speed to track some balls down out there.
Yeah. All right, so these are the five
Those
signature
are the five
series.
signature series.
So you'll choose one of those, and then and that's pretty much the summary of the XP reward path. But let's go ahead and just scroll to the right. So every
all
tier. Yeah, so you'll see a bunch of stuff, and what you'll see is you'll see more and more diamonds. It just ramps up, and so there you get another max overall. Keep going.
The longer you play, the better rewards you get.
More stubs coming through, exactly. And again, play anywhere, and another one, and then once you're in the diamond tier, I mean, it's basically raining diamonds at that point. Like you just keep going, and
it should be your profile is diamond level.
Exactly,
raining diamonds.
Right? So like you just see how many diamonds and actually then once you get to the end, that last one is 2 of those guys. So you get at the very end, you're going to get those last 2 guys that you didn't pick before. Now, I guess important to note, these guys are not sellable. Okay, so these max 99s you have to earn these by playing the game. You cannot just buy these from somebody else. These are going to be, and the same thing actually with there's a high diamond that is in between the max overall guys and the special edition. So the special edition diamonds will all be sellable. Anything better than that's at that high diamond level or that max diamond level, you got to put the work in yourself. You can't. There's no shortcuts on those guys. So,
right.
That's it.
All right.
That's it for XP World Pass. Play the game wherever you want, get XP, unlock cool stuff.
And,
Play
yeah.
the game more, get
Yeah.
better rewards.
And so, look, I know what is gonna happen is there's gonna be a lot of people out there, super hardcore people, that are gonna be trying to find the best way to get XP. It is designed so that there is no best way to get XP, except for, I would say, probably some of the one-time offerings of like moments and stuff. You'll get some good XP rewards, but only one time. You can't really like grind or farm those. And
Yeah,
then-
so no
and
XP playing against your friends.
If history serves me, then maybe somebody out there is gonna find some really clever technique, and then we're gonna update and we're gonna change it, and then So
Triple
if you want to
play.
be on the hunt all year, so be it. But we're gonna be knocking them.
We'll be
down
looking.
as fast as you can find them. We're gonna be updating them so that really the goal here is play where you want to play and know you're gonna get a fair amount of progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we jump into
All
Team
right.
Affinity? Is that
Yeah,
it for
let's
XP?
look at Team Affinity.
Team Affinity.
Right below XP rewards.
So what is Team
You'll find
Affinity,
Team
Nick? We
Affinity.
talked a
Team
little bit
Affinity.
about it.
So, well, let's just jump in there and look at it. So there's 30 for each team. There's team-specific rewards and a optional set of ways that you can unlock said rewards. So actually, when we were talking about March to October rewards in the March to October, it is combined in here with the Team Affinity concept. So let's go into you want to go in there?
Let's do it.
Let's look at the Cardinals. So here on the left, you're going to see all the ways that you can earn progress in the Team Affinity. And I'll just cover right away, the March to October is one of them. So what people were asking, well, what rewards do I get for March to October? Well, it depends on when you play it. Let's assume you play it at the beginning, the game launches, and you've decided, you know what, I'm a huge Cardinals fan. I'm going to go straight to March to October. And I'm going to try to play it on a higher difficulty level. Well, let's look at these rewards on the right. So you're going to get 20 for beating it anywhere, and then an additional 10 for every difficulty step that you can beat March to October on. And that's going to be one of the options for you to progress the Team Affinity, but it's not required. You have other methods, as we'll talk about.
You know what's peeking there? It's our first card of Rogers Hornsby. In the
Hey, there he
That's
is.
the mid Cardinals.
Let's
release.
go.
Rogers Hornsby.
Looking good, too. Look at that
Yeah, look at
swagger
that.
he's got there with
Just
that
sitting
lean,
there.
man.
Yeah.
I should do that on the stream.
Let's get that bat.
Let's do that. Let's see if we can.
You gonna recreate it?
I don't know. Just put that lean
Put it
on.
between
I
your
don't even
legs.
know how- this
Can you
guy's-
lean like that?
This guy's
Can you-
looking fresh. I'm gonna have to workshop that. But so how do you get the diamond, for example, playing March to October? Well, if you haven't played anywhere else in the game, you haven't played in DD, for example, if you beat the March to October on Hall of Fame difficulty or higher, you're gonna get, scroll to the right, 50. And who they're going to reveal who the diamond is for the Cardinals right now. It's Bob Gibson.
1962 breakout Bob Gibson.
So you're going to get 50 Team Affinity progress for winning on Hall of Fame. You're going to get 40 for All-Star, which is up to the stadium sound and everything before it. You're going to get 30 for Veteran and 20 for Rookie. And then, so look, the majority of people are, I'm going to be honest, they're not going to be able to beat March to October on Legend. Or if they are, it's going to take
How
them
dare
a while.
you? How dare
Hey,
you?
I mean, prove me wrong, but the game is difficult on Legend, and in March to October, you can't be doing like save scams and stuff. So you have to actually earn it. Now, so what you can do though, if you want, is that when you win on, say you win on All-Star, you get to 40, and so now you're only 10 away from that diamond.
Getting that Bob
Well, let's look
Gibson.
at the other ways that you can make progress. So again, we just want choice. We don't want you to be grinding weird stats and stuff. So all you have to do is plug in Cardinals players into your squad, and so for
DD squad.
into your Diamond Dynasty squad and play with them. If you plug them into your squad and you play with them in Conquest and any of the modes that counted stats, which are it's all the main panels on the Diamond Dynasty screen basically. You will get, if you play one game, you'll get 8 or 9 innings per Cardinal you have in your lineup. So if you do the math, if you filled your roster or whatever with Cardinals, you're actually getting like about 81 innings per game, 9-inning game that you're playing with all Cardinals. So you get 250, you get 5 progress. Now, if you take it online, because we know like that incentive in the past has been, I'm going to play offline. I'm going to grind these offline.
The rookie grind.
Well, we don't like that. We want you to, we don't want you to, again, be thinking that there's a best way to grind things. So we put this incentive, and we talked a lot about, okay, well, how much would we have to incentivize doing this online for people to not feel like they need to go do it offline. And that's where if you play with them in your online, in events, in BR, in ranked seasons, you're going to be getting bonus progress in addition to that top line, right? So you'll
so the top one is not offline. It's general.
Anywhere.
It's
Yeah,
anywhere.
the top one is
Plus,
anywhere, and then
right.
plus the bonus of if you play with them online, you get the extra progress for those. Okay, so then there are some also exchanges, optional again, not trying to require exchanges.
Let's show a different team.
Let's show a different team.
what
Let's
team?
show the A's. That sounds great.
A's.
All right. So
if you want, there are 3 one-time only, non-repeatable, tiered up exchanges for people that, once you get a bunch of cards collected and you just want to, this one's going to be fun, I think, because you basically go destroy your rivals in the exchange
Yeah.
and melt them into progress for your team affinity.
Right.
So each team, we've identified their division rivals and their natural interleague rival. And those are the guys that you would go exchange in order to get some progress. And it does ramp up. So, if you're me, I'm probably going to do the first one. I'm probably not going to do the second or third one, to be honest with you. But maybe later in the year, I'd think about it once I had a bunch of cards and I was trying to skip some stuff. So
let's say you love shredding rivals. What does that get you?
well,
instantly,
so like if somebody, or like if whatever, I don't know, if Moneybags McGee or the guy who bought the special edition wanted to go and immediately just as fast as he possibly could in real time get that diamond.
That
Well, those
diamond
exchanges
jumps
will
out.
get you to 45. So
Right.
so if you did all those exchanges, which I'm definitely not going to do, but that's some people definitely will. It would jump you straight to 45. And it's a lot. It's actually a lot that you'd have to exchange to get there. And then all you have to do is go play with some dudes, some A's in
You
your
got it.
lineup for, whatever, a handful of games stacked with the A's or whatever, and then you got the diamond.
Or
So.
just beat March to October on Hall of Fame, and you get Donaldson
Exactly.
on back.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
So that's Team Affinity. Let's look at some other teams.
Yeah. Let's just look at a couple of other teams.
So Padres?
Because
Where
we
you at,
got.
Lane?
So
Padres?
what have we seen so far? We saw a diamond Bob Gibson. Okay,
Yeah.
because this is a big question people had too when we were talking about March to October.
Right.
They were asking, well, how does the tier? Because obviously it's more difficult to
Yeah,
win the World
with the
Series
Padres.
with a long shot team. So what you saw was first you saw Bob Gibson, who was the reward for the Cardinals, who are definitely going to be in that contender or favorite tier. So he's an 85 overall. You saw Donaldson. A's, I think, are contenders as well, 85. But now let's look at the Padres, for example, and I'll explain to you
Definitely
how.
not in the contender.
So the Padres, they got some good cards, but they also have a third baseman. It's Chase Headley. It's pretty comparable to the A's card, but they are a long shot. So now what we're gonna do before launch is we're gonna go in those Stubbs rewards there. There's one there. There's one actually to the left of it, and then there's a pack rewards. Is we will up the amount of stubs or up the amount of packs you're going to earn to offset the difficulty difference in like playing with players from a team that isn't as strong, right? Or
Right.
in March to October is a lesser tier. That's when the rewards are equal or close to equal, like this one with Chase
Right.
Headley. However, if you look at, we got another team to look at with like a juicy reveal, right?
Yeah. This is the first reveal of the day. New legend.
So let me make my point before we look at him so that he gets his reveal in the sun. But
Yeah.
so we're gonna look at a card now that is better, pretty significantly better, I would say, than the Bob Gibson. Enough so that because the Tigers are long shots in the game and the Cardinals were contenders or favorites, this card is better and it makes up for the difference in the difficulty of playing with that team.
Right.
So let's go look at them because these are pretty good.
So there's two reveals here. One completely new legend, and one which you've seen before, right there, Pudge Rodriguez from
But,
his time.
yeah,
Yep.
but this card is
the
this
first
is new.
the
Unique.
first Pudge card in the Tigers, and then new legend, starting pitcher from the 40s, Hal Newhouser.
Hal
Hey.
Newhouser.
One of the best
He can throw
pitchers in the 40s. Had a big rivalry with Bob Feller. They went back and forth. He won a couple of MVPs. And if you look up there in the top right, he could bring the heat.
Yes, he can.
97.
He's throwing cheese.
So that's
Yeah.
your Tigers team affinity diamond.
Yeah. And for you guys out there that like to play on legend, The pitch speeds are faster than they were in 15.
Yeah.
Pitch speeds on Legend this year online are faster than they were in 15.
Yeah.
It's literally a blur.
Yeah.
So anybody throwing over 97, man, good luck.
Hey, so one last thing to understand here is as we think about these things, right? We think about, so the featured program, right? The featured program is going to be as many sellable rewards as like maybe all of them. We'll see. I think it's pretty much, they're going to almost all be sellable in the featured program. The XP reward path is a mix of sellable stuff and non-sellable stuff. And then the Team Affinity stuff is non-sellable if it isn't coming out of a pack. And that's just because anywhere that we give a distinct, specific reward, we want to make sure that that is specific to that area so that somebody can't just completely skip Team Affinity altogether by opening their wallet and buying the players straight out. So
it undermines that area
exactly.
of the game, right?
Yeah, so we still see value, especially in the Team Affinity section, that if you are a dedicated Tigers fan, you want to go... Yeah, Sport,
Paul, where you at?
Shout out to Sport. Like, we want you to be able to show that off with these specific rewards from this specific section. And it's not just players, right? We see a team-specific stadium sound theme to that city or that team in every area. We see the icon that you get and the nameplate. And then if you scroll all the way to the right, too, the guys that really put in the work at the end will get a nameplate that really shows off how much they care about an exclusive nameplate for the dedicated fan. And it does take dedication to get that thing, so I doubt everybody's going to go for it, but if you're really hardcore into it, you probably will. So, cool.
Awesome.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah, that's XP program.
XP program, Team Affinity.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you
so much,
guys.
Oh, and just to be clear, because I don't want,
Yes.
nuances lost.
Yes.
95% of us will never play on Legend Online. And it's just Legend. Pitch speeds are just that fast on Legend difficulty. They're not that fast on Hall of Fame and also. But for those super, super competitive guys who live in the Legend realm, pitch speeds they're faster than 15.
All right, let's get Steven back in.
Let's
here.
get Steven
Get
back
me
in.
off
Roll
of
another
this
video.
thing.
Roll another video.
Top of the fifth in Wrigley Field. There's a lot of noise coming from the Cubbies dugout. Babe points to deep center field. He's calling a shot. The ball is out of here. The crowd goes wild.
Dad? There's a better way.
Relive the game's biggest, most nostalgic plays with new playable historic moments in MLB The Show 19.
Wind up, pitch, and
Foul ball.
PlayStation.
Welcome back. What's up, Steven?
I'm back.
So I think it's time for us to talk about competitive rewards, Battle Royale ranked seasons, right?
Yeah.
The people want to know. Who's driving? Luis, you driving?
I'm driving.
So where should we start?
We're going to start with ranked seasons.
All right.
And you just saw the first legend reveal for today. That was Hal Newhouser.
We're about to show
Not one,
two,
not two,
three new
more.
legend reveals. So should we let's just go into the
Just go
screen?
in.
Let's just go on the screen.
You ready?
Yep. Nope. Go back to the game.
Oh, no, not
no,
that.
not that. Not that.
No.
And I'm talking. Hello, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the
All right, we're
sixth
gonna talk
MLB The Show 19 live stream as we talk about Diamond Dynasty content. I'm joined to my left by the dynamic duo of Luis and Steven. All right, here we go. So,
We're not
three
live,
new
are we?
legends. Who are these three new legends, Luis?
Don Mattingly right there. That's why I got excited. I'm sorry. Maybe I jumped the gun, but that's Don Mattingly and Brett Boone, new legends
Yes.
for today. And then Christy Mathewson, new legend. We already revealed him a couple of weeks ago, but all three new legends to 2019.
Awesome. So we are looking at the new ranked seasons flow. So there have been some changes.
I see a lot of changes.
There have
here.
been a lot of changes. So let's go through them. The first thing, which we talked about, I think, last week, is As soon as you reach a new level, you immediately get those rewards.
That's big.
That's
real big.
huge.
It's a race.
It's
a race.
basically a race because what's going to happen is once you get down to where you're getting these choice packs and most of these rewards are sellable in ranked seasons, it's going to become an arms race. It's really going to become an arms race. But that's not the only reason why you should try to rank up really, really fast. So should we scroll a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's show this. We're going to want to show the first choice
All right.
pack.
I want you to take this one.
You want me to take this? All
Yeah,
right.
take it.
So we got a choice pack in the middle, pennant race. I can reach pennant race, so of course, of course, I'm gonna put a Marlins legend, a new one in there. Let's show them. I don't need to do the run up. It's AJ Burnett.
AJ Burnett.
AJ Burnett.
Pitched for a lot of teams, including the Marlins, Pirates, some others.
Yeah, this is from the era when he, was throwing no hitters and walking 9 people, but throwing no hitters.
I have seen some of his jersey in the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. They're like, he's there.
Yeah.
So he's a legend. I'm excited for him. Only a gold, but he will bring the heat like we talked about some other legends, and fastballs will be a lot of fun this year.
And the kicker is the nameplate. That's not a part of the choice pack. You're going to get that regardless, but the choice pack, you get to choose between these 3 guys. AJ Burnett, Ken Griffey Sr., and Paul Konerko.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the Paul Konerko card.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's show it.
Yeah, let's show the Paul
why not?
Konerko
There's
card.
Paul, diamond hitter.
Yep,
Common
But
fielder.
gold overall. You
Yeah.
got the balance there. You got to pick your poison. All right.
for sure. With some secondaries.
Uh-huh.
Back when when he wasn't just exclusively at first base.
You're going
Right.
to keep him at first base.
Right.
Some tells you you're going to keep him at
How
first
about
base.
senior? You don't show
Let's look
senior?
at Ken Griffey
Oh, yeah.
Sr.
Senior. Got the
Ooh,
contact.
got the contact
speed.
versus Letty.
Wow.
Got
Yeah.
lefties for
He was
speed.
faster than Junior for sure.
Oh, Ken's not watching it.
So that's the first choice pack that you'll get by just reaching pennant race. And remember, as soon as you reach pennant race, you will get the rewards, which is a choice pack. You'll get the XP. Remember, key in on the XP for you XP grinders. Remember what Nick said.
Yeah.
Play the game anywhere to earn XP. You can see you can get a lot of XP by ranked season. You'll get those
Absolutely.
rewards
Yeah.
immediately. Then we go up to the division series.
So what's
gonna
new
show
about
this.
Division Series? Yeah.
Contains an ice bat skin, division series unlockable nameplate, and 1 standard pack.
So Luis is just pressing triangle, right? So you can just press triangle like last year just to see now what's inside these choice packs, or in this case, just a regular pack. You're going to get all 3 of these things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ramon said, it's not a choice between those
Right,
3 things.
not a choice.
Yeah, you're gonna get
showing
all
you
of them.
what's
You get them
what's-
all.
Yeah.
And so if you've gotten up to this point in Division Series, you've gotten all the other rewards. You have to choose between one of those legends.
Except that in here, the choice pack lies within the players.
Right. One of those 3. That's right. Just like the outside of the pack says.
Yep. And nameplate's the kicker.
All right, let's get to the
World Series.
players we revealed.
New
Let's
legends.
show. Let's show.
Let's show off the
their
attributes.
ratings. Here we go. Don Mattingly, positional flexibility, double diamond. That's when he won MVP in 1985, hitting grand slams like crazy. All right, and then we got Christy Mathewson, one of the best pitchers ever. No weaknesses.
Primary pitch.
Screwball.
Screwball.
Yep. Yeah.
At 77 with a 94 miles per hour force.
1908.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Man.
Another
look at-
time.
And killer
Yeah,
walks
it
per
was. And then here we go, Brett Boone.
Brett
Remember
Boone.
when the Mariners went off and won 116
Yeah.
games? Brett Boone was a big part of it. Ichiro as well, of course. But yeah, this is the Brett Boone you'll get.
Lefty killer.
Yeah, lefty killer, maxed out contact.
Power,
with lefties.
though, very balanced.
Yeah, very balanced.
Really good
outside of that
power.
one high peak.
Second base, power, a premium.
Right,
And
exactly.
good fielding ability, too.
Yeah.
And so you get all 3 of those guys. And the kicker is the universal nameplate that's not included
This
in
is
the choice pack.
But this is where ranked seasons used to end, right? World Series was the top.
Yep. And then you get there and then you stop playing.
That's right. Why
But
bother?
Why bother? There's a reason for you to keep on playing.
right.
So, well, first let's talk about the bonuses. So, Pat, if you get to 1,000, you'll get a standard pack bundle of 10 packs, 25,000 XP, 4,000 stubs. If you can get to 1,100, you get a 10 pack, another 10 packs, another 25,000 XP, 4,000 stubs. And if you can get to 1,200,
More,
you get
more,
a
more.
20
More,
pack.
more.
You get a
Give them
20
more.
pack bundle, 30,000 XP, 4,000 in stubs, and that's not all. So
Right.
if you guys see bottom left,
Where is
top
it? Somewhere
50
down
players. Where is it? Where like this?
That way.
Nope, this way. Top 50 players earn a prestige nameplate, and you see there's one little ring, but it's also missing a few. So Steven, tell us what this is.
So this is in the universal profile. If you're one of the top 50, we're going to make sure that you get one of these rings. It's literally a World Series ring. And I think you get up to 4 of them. So we have 4 different nameplates. So if you make the top 50 twice, you get one with 2 rings. You make it 3rd time, you get 3 of them. You get 4. You're going to be rocking a Universal Profile nameplate, and I'm giving you a friendly quip before I start. Maybe you'll take it. We'll see. But shout out to Jen and Christina.
Yeah, Jen and Christina, all the artists have done a fantastic job on
gorgeous.
all the art, the nameplates.
But what's the point of this, right? Like, we're giving you everything you see here. If you get all the way to the end, top 50, let's say, is above the 1,100 range, you're getting all these prizes. So this is just something to rock. Let people know you're serious about this game.
Oh yeah,
you got skill more than any of us.
So the World Series Choice Pack, are we gonna show that?
We just
showed it. That's right. We just showed it.
So you got the new legends. So
Crunch
this is kind of the
time's getting
idea, though. You'll see what the exclusive bat skin is of the season. You'll see who the Choice Pack rewards are. We're always going to have a Choice Pack in World Series, and those rewards are only going to get better. We're starting off with a 95 overall, 94 overall, and a 90 overall power second baseman.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's only going to go up from here. And this is
exactly.
day one.
Day one. And remember, as soon as you rank up, you immediately get the rewards.
That's right.
And everything in there is sellable.
Yeah.
So if you want to be that guy to play the marketplace,
yeah,
you can be that guy.
I'm going to try to earn AJ Burnett on my own.
Who's going to be the
see.
sniper? All right, so that's ranked seasons.
Yeah, what's the other big competitive?
You know, real quick before, so if you want to back out, so ranked seasons, battle royale, events, these are all different kind of multiplayer modes, right, in the show 19. So if you're just joining us for the first time, I'm sure there's some first-time MLB The Show fans out there that are considering the game. What is ranked seasons like? How do you build your lineup for that, Luis?
Right, it's basically bring your best.
Bring your best.
You know, it's go out there, bring your best, and earn these rewards that we just showed off. You know, as you and it's on a monthly cadence.
Right, events are time limited. It's also kind of like your own guys, but we're going to give you some interesting rules. And now we're going to talk about Battle Royale. What's Battle Royale, Ramon?
Battle Royale is 3-inning madness.
Yeah.
3-inning madness, truncated pitcher energy. You draft a team, you get 25 choices to make your best team, and you're trying to get to 12-0.
Right.
So let's go in here.
All right, here we go.
So, everybody got this right.
Everybody.
You know, it took y'all an hour. It took y'all about an hour to figure out who these players were.
Yeah, hold on, I got it. Someone broke into our office, Cade Pritz, I think it was, and he stole all the screenshots. That's how
Shout
this
out.
works.
So who are we looking at? So this is the choice pack that'll be at the 12-0 Flawless Rewards. You'll get to choose 3 of these guys. So it'll be a choice pack with 3 players. It'll be some combination of these 3 guys. You'll get to choose one for going 12-0 Flawless.
Something that's new at launch here for MLB is the top section right there. You want to talk about the rewards at each win threshold?
Yeah, right. So again, double elimination, 3 wins, 6, 9, 12, and then the flawless, you get that choice pack like Ramon was talking about. We're going to share that to you. That's something that we may change through the year. I know we did last year and the year before.
Exactly.
So those may change. You know, we may not always force you to get to 12 wins to get that diamond. Maybe it'll come down to 9.
Right.
I still don't have a chance.
No, I'm never.
What's your
I think
6 is my best.
I get to 6.
I
And
know.
it all just falls apart. It all just falls apart.
It's tough, but like we said, this is one of the most competitive, balanced modes because you get to draft a team. You all have the same number, diamond and gold rounds, silver rounds, all that stuff. So it's kind of cool. Like you're going head to head and see who's got the best skill, really.
Yep. And I do believe the developer tourney next Thursday will be best of 3 BR.
Right.
So we gonna
do we want to show these guys?
Want to show these guys?
Sure.
I'm assuming
Molitor is this is one of my favorite players. This is the elite contact and could steal a base for you.
And
in
the
a
card
pinch.
art. The card art.
And the card art. 1987, my personal favorite tops style. Here's the Walter Johnson. This is exciting.
Just a rookie.
Yeah, the rookie. 90 overall. 96. He was bringing the heat even as a rookie. That's a 90 overall Walter Johnson. 19 years old, too. He broke in at 19. We got the Dale Murphy lefty killer with Gold Glove D and speed, double diamond. Then we've got
Rob Dibble,
new legend Rob Dibble, bringing the heat at 99.
Reliever. Ooh,
this is actually the second Reds 1990 card we've seen today. Larkin and him, teammates on that World Series winning team. And then we've got Sean Green. He's basically the counter. Yeah. And he's basically the counter to Dale Murphy, right? We just saw Dale Murphy.
Right, he's the up and down.
Yeah.
Give you all the
got the crazy
splits.
And better versus righties. And he's a lefty.
Doesn't have the arm strength, though.
Yeah. That's BR.
That's Battle Royale. So We're going to update this, probably monthly. New rewards are coming to the Flawless pool. We'll change them out. We'll update them. Again, all these rewards, sellable on the market. So
everything
if you're
is sellable.
A skilled player and you want to try to earn the best, you can choose to keep them or get something else.
Yeah, and expect some, like we said earlier, expect some signature series soon after launch.
What?
In ranked
Signature
season, it's in
series?
VR, and then the bosses, you know.
right.
Lots of different ways to get everything in the game.
Exactly.
If you've never played Battle Royale, first entry is free. Might as well try the draft. Check it out. Experience
really
it at least
fun.
once. Yeah, it's fun just to draft.
And you'll get to see us fail at it next Thursday.
Developer
often.
tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's the favorite? Is Nick? Who won last? Did Nick win last year?
I can't.
Nick win?
He tells you every day. Of course. He's the
Oh yeah,
defending
Nick
champ.
won. Is Kirby coming down? That's what the people want to know. Like, is Kirby coming down? Like, is Kirby coming down to play in the tournament again?
I don't know. What did he say last stream?
I don't know, but he wants to he wants to be in it.
We're getting close to the giveaway.
We're getting
Exactly.
really close to the giveaway.
Jax?
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Let's kill some time. Who are you taking? If all 5 of these were in a choice pack, I know we're only going to do 3 in a choice pack. Who do you got? What's a tough
One
choice?
thing to mention, what happens if you're going through your VR run?
Oh, we can reveal that.
We haven't talked about it yet.
All right, so if you're drafted in BR and you don't like how things are going,
Contest line.
redraft button.
Yeah, redraft.
There is a redraft button.
All right.
So the sweepstakes is live. The keyword, which you have to be on Twitch to enter, if you're watching on Facebook, it will not work, is !signature. That is the keyword for today's sweepstakes. 3 digital deluxe editions of the game, 3 10-pack card bundles, 2 vouchers for 67,500 stubs, and we have 3 physical prizes as well. They are all signed and MLB authenticated. Ken Griffey Jr. bat, Ken Griffey Jr. ball, and a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. So you have 10 minutes to put in the keyword for the sweepstakes. You will receive a whisper from us. If you won, do not ever give out your password for anything. Have to be 18 years or older to win. Have to live in the U.S. You can find all of the rules at theshownation.com. And that is the sweepstakes.
Random winners.
And it's random winners. I hope y'all knew that.
So you're taking Molitor. I'm taking Walter.
Yeah, we got cool stuff. It's all right.
Ramon likes the fastballs. Rob Dibble.
72 hours. If you redraft, you're forfeiting your run.
Yeah, but if you do
Of course.
redraft, you will forfeit your run.
Of course.
Right.
So something that I don't know if we went into detail of, but right above the player cards, you can see that the pack contains 3 of the 5.
3 of them.
And so you were making that point, I think, that let's say all 5 were available, but
That's
each
not
time
the
you go,
case,
each time you go flawless, you'll get 3 of them randomly.
But if
That
you can
choice
get,
is
you can get up to 12, you'll get a diamond.
Exactly. Oh yeah. No question.
Right.
So yeah, Molitor if I'm taking a hitter, but then Dibble if I'm taking
Dibble.
a pitcher.
You're going Dibble?
I need Dibble.
I'm going
Yeah.
Walter. I like Walter.
Yeah.
Dibble.
Plus that windup, when we saw it in the in his legend reveal,
Yeah.
it's fun.
A little funky.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we've talked about competitive rewards for ranked seasons Battle Royale. We just gave away the sweepstakes keyword, which is !signature. Collections? Do you want to jump
Yeah,
into
let's talk about
collections?
collections. I can drive if you'd like. So collections, of course, we talked about what is Diamond Dynasty about. It's about building your best team, collecting cards, and going out and play in whatever mode you choose. So collections, of course, are a part of that. We're going to introduce some new collections, but a lot of the ones you know about have returned. But to get you all started, we've put together just some very simple ones. From first collections, just collect a few infielders. This is a great way on day 1, if you're getting some of those pre-order bonuses, those standard packs or whatever, go dump them in here, go collect them. When you collect in MLB The Show, you're not losing the item, right? That's called the exchange in our game. You're collecting them. That just means you're locking them in. You can't sell them afterwards, but you'll get rewards in return. So collect them, lock them in. You can still put them in your lineup, or if it's equipment, still equip it on your creative player. So we've got a few easy starter collections. You can check them out on launch. We're not going to ruin everything. Live Series is back. We have the Collect All, which gives you this reward in here, American and National League rewards. I bet you guys want to see some of these.
We're not going in there, so let's back out.
Well, how about this? I disagree. I think we should show them some of these.
Okay.
And I want to do a vote. Can we do a vote?
Can we do a vote, Colin?
Yes.
All
right, we're doing a vote.
So chat, we have 6 divisions, the AL East, AL Central, and AL West. The NL East, NL Central, and NL West. Which one do you want us to reveal? So what we're going to end up revealing is basically the collect all of each division. So like if I do the NL East, you're going to get the Marlins, Phillies, Braves, Nationals. If you vote for the AL East, you're going to see Yankees, Red Sox, and then if you collect all of those teams and collect those 5 teams, you're going to see who's the NL East reward or AL East reward.
Exactly. Yeah. We're
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do AL East as 1, 2,
We'll give you 20
3,
seconds.
4, 5, and 6.
And remember,
6
if
divisions.
you're putting in the keyword for the sweepstakes, you only need to put it in
Doesn't look like
once.
that's the order.
Just
but
put it in
it's
once.
all
Can't
right.
put it in multiple times.
Come on, West Coast.
And
Gotta pick it up.
Ramon, Luis was saying if we just have a 6-way tie, we got to show them all. What do you
Okay.
think?
Yeah. If y'all are cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Well, when a
Who's
game
winning?
it,
Let's see. AL East. It looks like it's gonna be the AL East.
What does FA stand for?
free agents.
Free agents.
This is lovely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell us what it is,
Yeah.
but it's lovely.
It's like over 100 players just to have some free agents, kind of collect them too while you're at it.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
never give you rewards for that. So
You know, when you
we'll
open
throw some.
when you open a pack and you get all these free agents, and you're like, I got these free agents.
Right.
They go into that collection.
Now we'll collect all for free agents.
All right, so while the vote's going on, let's just talk about stadiums. Let's go straight here. So we've had collections for stadiums before, but I really want to highlight the classic stadium. We have a bunch of cool classic retro stadiums: Shibe, Crosley, Forbes, Old Miami, Atlanta, Shea stadiums in here. If you collect them all this year, the reward is Polo Grounds. This is the only way you can acquire the Polo Grounds, one of those historically classical stadiums.
And so unique. It's so unique.
So
you know?
Polo Grounds is not on the market this year, guys. Not on the market. This is the only way to go get it. We know some of you love the 500-foot center field and 300-foot or 200-foot foul lines, whatever they are. Then you got the Major League and minor league stadiums. Let's see, how much longer? We got 2 more minutes. We got over 1,000 votes already. AL East is winning. That's Yankees, Red Sox.
I don't know if
nation right
anybody's
there.
gonna catch.
Yep.
I don't think
But I can tell you right now, the collect all division is not a Yankee or a Red Sox.
Oh.
Does that change someone's vote?
Oh,
All right,
unlockables
we
and
got
equipment.
AL Central lagging behind. All right, so unlockables and equipment. What are unlockables, Ramon? Remind us what some
It
of
is a
those-
new category
Yeah, what are
of
those?
stuff that you could put on your Road to the Show player, your Diamond Dynasty created player, or it could be a stadium sound, a chime that you can use in online DD for your home team,
It's like
or in
sounds,
franchise mode.
animations,
Sounds, animations,
cosmetic stuff.
cosmetic stuff.
So we are going to allow you to collect them. We can't talk about the GOAT collection yet. You guys are going to have to just find out about that on
Gonna
your
have to
own.
wait.
But there are bat skins, cosmetics,
Remember,
animations.
bat skin attributes only affect your Road to the Show player. They do not affect your entire team.
Right, we'll talk about that. We're going to go through the creative player and what's new this year too, but that's a great point. So just some standard equipment collections, ritual items. That's what you're going to see there. We'll talk about creative player in a second. How long? How much more
10
time?
seconds. Let's go 10 seconds. 10,
All right, 10 seconds. So
9,
who's the winner here?
8. It's going to be
We'll
AL
click-
East.
yep.
There's no
Let's
way.
look- AL
anybody's
East.
gonna
All
catch.
right,
So
let's
AL
do
East.
it.
Let's take a look at the AL East.
All right, AL East.
Collect
So
all.
Luis, screenshots, get yourselves ready.
Get yourself screenshots.
Here we go.
Oh!
It's that Joey Bats
Joey
with
Bats.
the ridiculous power.
You want to go through these?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's positional flexibility and ridiculous power. That's
Put 'em in
the
first.
collect all AL East reward.
But what about the rewards like for the Orioles? Let's
Exactly.
start with, right?
And so let's talk about how they were assigned. The more difficult the collection is, the better the reward you'll get, right? So the Orioles start us off with a 82 overall Jonathan Scope, right? This was a monthly award card a couple of years ago. Remember? It was that year.
17, I love it.
Yeah, we got a veteran McGriff. He could still swing it with Tampa Bay.
Legend diamond hitter.
Yeah, that's right. And we've got a Brett Cecil, lefty reliever with K per 9, hits per 9, close to 100.
Knuckle curve.
Knuckle curve as a primary. And,
Yeah.
and why is that important?
You can't spam secondaries anymore, right?
Exactly. You can't spam secondaries, but if the knuckle curve is his primary, then
Throw it all you want.
yeah,
Throw it all
exactly.
you want, low and away.
Then we get to the diamond rewards for the AL East. You've got
Robinson Cano.
you got the Robbie Cano for the Yankees,
2010. Diamond.
Double diamond.
and then you got the Ellsbury for the Red Sox.
94 speed.
Yeah.
Center fielder.
And
There you
90,
go.
what, 93 action, 89
So
fielding.
that's the AL East.
The chat has spoken.
Yeah.
Are these rewards sellable?
No.
No.
None of these
So
will.
right, you're locking in live
Exactly.
series, current day, Yankees, Red Sox, Orioles, Rays, who did I miss? And Blue Jays. You're gonna lock in live series cards, right? Live series are the current day major leaguers. And then you lock those teams in, you get these rewards, and then you collect all 5 of those teams' rewards, you get Jose Bautista. So every division is like that. The AL and NL go to a collect all as well. Last year, that went to Vlad. You know, Bagwell, Beltre, and Vlad. And this year it's going to go to 3 new guys, which we're going to leave a mystery. We thought that would be a fun way to launch.
Yeah, some other fun stuff's in there too.
Yeah.
60 seconds until contest done.
All right.
60 seconds until the sweepstakes is over.
Exclamation point signature in the chat just once on Twitch only.
What's next?
Well, let's talk about the other collections real quick. We kind of skipped over a few, but we're almost done. Let's just show you Legends and Flashbacks. Luis, I know we love this, right? We're going to have series collections for the first time, including Signature, which I will not go into.
Right.
We can't touch that one. But there are a lot of really nice little series. So we're going to have escalating series through the year. At the beginning of the year, we're going to ask you to collect 5 rookies, maybe 10 rookies. Here's some stubs. Here's some XP. Then it's 15. Then it's 20, 25. And we have some surprises along the way. We're going to keep adding layers to all the series collections, kind of keep the collect part of the game fun. Legends and Flashbacks go into all of these series.
Yeah, but what I love is that, you know, as you're ranking up your, you're getting XP and you're getting rewards in Team Affinity or anywhere else in the game. And, you know, maybe you've outgrown the reward that you would get, let's say a silver. Well, that silver applies for one of these collections at least, you know, that silver flashback or legend.
Absolutely. So that's where you put Legends and Flashbacks. Talked about stadiums and unlockables. What is this featured program?
Right, so this refers back to the bosses, right?
Right.
The first inning bosses. Do you want to talk about it a little bit?
Sure.
How it works?
We're getting a little bit of a sneak peek.
All right, real quick, the sweepstakes is over, so please stop putting in the keyword. You will receive a whisper from us if you win, and remember, we'll never ask for your password, so never give that out to anybody. Keep going.
Sure, no problem. So Nick kind of brought up something interesting in the Team Affinity, right? There were some optional exchanges, right?
Yes.
So what we're going to do in the featured programs is have an optional collection. So the first inning program has a collection. Once again, we're going to leave that a little mysterious for opening day. Second inning is going to be all around fire and flames. That's why you see the art there is a little sneak peek. Doesn't mean much yet, but we're going to have this collection available on opening day. So if you get to the end of the featured program and get yourself an Andrew Jones, Goose, or Cy Young, those are the bosses you can earn from the first inning program, and you want to collect all 3. Remember, you get to choose one, but you can go to the marketplace and buy the other 2. We're going to give you this voucher for 75 program stars. And basically what it is, it's just a jump start towards your next program. Remember, when you get to the end of a program, you can choose to sell your rewards or keep them. So think of this as a jump start, and you're ahead of everyone else if you choose to do this, if you're a collector out there. Okay?
Right. And the sweepstakes is over, so please stop putting in the keyword. It's over.
Right.
Rewards are going out now.
Similar to how ranked seasons is a race, this is also a race, you know, because these players are sellable, you know.
That's right.
So you want to get to that Andrew Jones and
so let's say you decide to get all 3. You get your voucher, which will be there on the left, 75 program stars. Once the second inning program of the Flames is out, then we're going to put this collection up, and this is where you would redeem it. You would redeem your voucher right here, and then that would count towards 75 stars in your second inning program. So again, it's like a jump start idea.
Right.
And same goes for the first inning collection. If you complete this, you get some immediate progress in that featured program. So that's where you'll find it there.
For the people who just joined us, are the inning seasons?
Are the inning seasons?
Yes, as far as weeks.
Yeah, so it's about 3 to 4 weeks is what we're looking at. While they are timed in a way, they are also archived. So just because certain missions, like your daily missions that you're going to get every day, will only count towards the current active program, right? But moments will still be there. You can still do collections. This is one of those ways where if you come in late, you're on vacation, you miss something, this is also a way you can catch up a little too. It's an option. It will help you finish your program.
Right, and you can always complete a program. Even if you're late, you can always get to that choice pack of the bosses.
Yeah, so it's kind of basically every program is always completable, but it gets a little harder and you have to go through the collections if you miss one basically, or if you don't want to do it till later. All right, so we've gone through I think all of them from starter to the live series, current day major leaguers, and all the cool rewards there, the featured programs and the vouchers and the program stars you can earn, all the different series. Like Luis said, as you're earning a silver and a bronze that you once thought, what am I supposed to do with this? There's value now, turn them in. Stadiums here, collect them.
Only way to get polo grounds.
That's right. Unlockables, you have to check out what's inside that GOAT collection a little later. And creative player. Let's just dump into this. So creative player, let me start over. Creative player has kind of got a little bit of a makeover this year.
A little bit of facelift.
A little bit of facelift. Matt Shafe's done a lot of work here.
Shout out Schaefer, where you at, homie? Stand up.
So this is where you will find your creative player. It is back in Diamond Dynasty, and of course, Road to the Show. And so we're going to actually run through like the kind of first steps here. But what we have are all the positions. It's just like last year though, where we're going to give you all of the different positions, like the common level, right when you create your player. So let's create a player. We'll go in here, we'll press X. So it says welcome. In order to do all your programs and missions, you got to create one. All right, so all you got to do from right here, you don't have to worry about anything else. If you don't want to do all the customization, which is really cool, just press options. And
created.
Created. You upload them, and bang, you get a notification. New moments have just been unlocked.
Ooh.
So let's just take a look at one of these. So if I go in the first space, I see all of these different options here. It looks a little like Team Affinity, where you got to play some innings with your creative player, right? Small collections. We're talking about 4 to 5 guys. I think like 1 or 2 golds, I believe in here. Again, these are all options for you to do at any point. You can do moments first. You can do collections second. But then it's all about playing with the current day guys. And this is Dylan came up with this. He did a great job. So if we were to look at someone like Jesus Aguilar, you got to play a moment with Aguilar. It's player locked, 1 game, but you got to hit a home run, right? And then you go on to Bellinger, Rizzo, Freeman, etc. So it's pretty neat. A lot of player lock moments in the creative player program now. But really, most of your time is going to be spent just having the guy in your lineup. And if you like making your creative player, that's what we're going to do. Now, you mentioned something about equipment, the bat skins. Let's reiterate that here, where you can equip it right here. We're not going to go into it. But
Yeah, we don't reveal everything.
A bat skin is just a bat, all right? It's a piece of equipment, and like any piece of equipment, it helps out that creative player. Bat skin's a little different this year because it's a visual for your whole Diamond Dynasty team if you choose to, right?
But it's just visual. That
Just visual.
bonus is only to your
creative player. So that's the only place you're going to get the power, the contact, and same with other pieces of equipment, cleats, batting gloves.
Only affects that one person.
That's right, just for that. So great job, Dylan and the team. You're going to see a lot of cool animations. We've been showing off some of those home run swings, the no doubters.
We're going to show off a lot more unlockable stuff next week during the developer tournament.
Awesome, I can't wait for that. So that's what Creative Player Program is all about this year. So you can
What about I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What about the pitchers?
Pitcher, we forgot about pitcher. Thank you. Dylan would have killed me. All right. So pitchers are all in one this year. So basically, if you look on the right here, you're going to see closer, starter, closer, starter, closer. You're going to basically unlock a closer and a starter all at the same point, right at 50 and 50. You get the same closer. And then all the way at the end, you got some difficult choices to make where you have to choose between like the archetypes. You have to choose one velo, balance, or break closer. And then you have to choose between a starter that's a velo, control, or break. And so I'm sure people just want to see the velo one and see how fast. Yeah, 95. Let's see the closer. There's the break. So it's still 96. Can bring that. Let's see the velo closer. Let's see. Ooh. 99 with a good cutter. So again, you will get, though, in this pack, you'll get a closer and a starter. That's a 2-round choice pack. I don't know if we've seen one of those yet. Maybe we have. I don't know. So we can do multiple rounds. You get to choose one closer out of the 3 closer archetypes, and then you get one of the 3 starters at the very end. So all of the pitchers are in one, and you can see the innings. We are going to allow you to do this with either the reliever or the starter. Because we know sometimes the randomness of the starting pitcher.
Yep.
If you want to do this with the closer,
you have to bag out.
That's all right. Do it with your closer then. Get your innings with your closer. We would just want you to have fun. And again, the moments, mix of closer and starters. Really cool experiences here too.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, that was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
I think I covered all that. You mentioned the equipment, attributes, exchanges.
Yeah. Tell us about what's different in exchange world this year.
Not much.
Not much.
Honest.
All right.
Remember, we said we weren't going to do a whole lot around exchanges. These are still there though because people had a lot of common players. Turn them in for a bronze. You want a bronze? Turn them in for a silver. Silver for gold. So that's about it. We may add some other unique, like kind of crafting elements here, but this is pretty basic. Just wanted to show you guys that still is there.
Roster update. Mr. Luis.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about how they're going to work. They're going to work pretty similar to how they did last year, but for our new fans. First roster update with attributes is going to come along maybe like week 3 of the regular season, and then you can expect weekly updates with transactions and new players added, and then every other week we'll do attribute updates. So pretty similar to last year.
So go over that one more time. When are the attributes going to get updated? When are the predictions all matter? Every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
Right.
Every
other
2
week.
weeks.
We're
Yeah.
going to do those
Exactly.
cool roster videos again.
And
I think.
the idea why that we've kind of enjoyed this last few years has been like, what's the kind of main reason?
we give more of a more time to players to accumulate stats, more of a sample size, and I think the updates become more juicy,
Right.
at that point.
More juicy, I like that.
Right. And if you're new to MLB The Show, one of the best parts that I love about Diamond Dynasty is as players go up and down in the real world, we change their ratings, right? That affects their
Exactly.
overall, that affects their community market price.
Exactly. So it's
a
a
stock
stock
market.
market.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone
It's fun.
is trying to anticipate who the first diamond, who the first player to go diamond is going to be, or go gold.
And
so-
they're wrong most of the time. Nobody can ever. guess.
What did some previous cover boys start at, like common or silver?
Oh yeah, the previous
They'll
cover
go
boy.
up and up
yeah,
and up.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who
have
can
a-
predict
you can have a
what
quick
Luis
rise.
is going to do, or what the stats is going to make Luis do?
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
So Inside Edge
Inside
is
Edge.
coming back again.
Inside Edge is coming back again, similar to last year. So basically,
what is it? Yeah.
So basically, we get data from Inside Edge that that determines a matchup rating. Pretty much, it's a 1 to 5 star matchup rating. It's daily, and so if you have a 5-star matchup rating, your attributes are going to get a boost. If you have a 1 star, you're going to have a penalty. And the effect it has on, these are for live series players. The effect it has is dependent on how good the player is, right? So, an 85 overall player with a 4-star matchup rating is not going to get the same boost that a common 60 would get. The common 60 will get more of a boost.
So if you're a returning player, this is kind of more of the same from last year.
exactly.
But it's also one of those things I know some people love, finding those great in the Battle Royale draft.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who's got the
Rows.
biggest Inside Edge rating
exactly.
today?
There's some BR heroes that
Events.
like Jesus Aguilar last
Yeah.
year was a hero for you.
He was
because
like
Inside
near
Edge.
99 power with his Inside Edge as a
Yeah,
silver.
for sure. So
Yeah.
it's
But
creates
something
some-
that does change a little bit is Challenge of the Week.
right.
It's going to return again. Returns in Motion
That's
19.
right.
We have hard goods as well as digital goods as well. However, there's a change.
Right. Last year, I think we did the top 25 rewards. This year, Charles, Travis, and Raul bumped that all the way up to the top 100.
So we're going from the top 25 getting
That's
rewards
right.
to the top 100 getting rewards.
Yeah.
And those rewards will most likely be stubs.
Yeah.
So Challenge of the Week
Got
does
them.
get a change.
Well, they got the memorabilia, the stubs, maybe packs, who knows?
Lots of stuff that you
Lots
can
of
win in
stuff.
Challenge of the Week. Here we go. So should we just get right into it?
Right. We talked a little about roster updates, Inside Edge, but we need to have a launch roster. Like, who are the best at every
Who's the-
position?
Top 3.
We want to do top 3?
Let's do top
Comes
3
live
at
series
every
reveal.
position.
Ah,
Top 3 at
the
every
chat
position.
doesn't wanna see this.
Live series reveal. Y'all don't want to see this? Should we end the stream?
No.
We gonna end the stream? We're ending the mics off.
All right, let's just get it going.
All right, here we go. Live series.
Top 3
Reveals?
first baseman.
We
Joey
got-
Votto. Who's number 2?
Hold up. Pause.
Hold on.
Pause.
for a
Pause.
sec.
Who do you think?
We're going. We're going in
Up.
reverse order.
Reverse order.
So he's the third.
He's the
best?
third best live series
This is a
first
trick
baseman.
question.
What?
Who's
This
the
is a
top
trick
2? I
question,
see
isn't it?
Freeman,
At first base?
Goldie,
Well, actually, at first base it is. But-
Goldie. I see Freeman and Goldie.
Yeah, but there is an order to
You're
this.
pulling your leg here.
All right,
yeah, this one's real hard.
here we go. Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Number 2 first baseman. And then the top first baseman. Freddie
Freddie
Freeman.
Freeman.
They're all the same overall.
Yeah, but I chose to put Fred. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. There's your top 3
Boom, boom,
first
boom.
basemen, all tied at 85.
All right.
Who's the third best second baseman in the game? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Third best second baseman in the game. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's go. Show it. Who's third best?
Ozzy Albies.
Ozzy.
The
80 overall.
Yeah, the young star for the Braves,
Mm-hmm.
young core player. Then we got Whit Merrifield. He's a primary second base,
Great year.
but plays all over the field, and yeah, he
Has-
took a
High
step
contact guy.
up.
Awesome.
Whit Merrifield. And then number 1, no surprises here.
No surprises.
Jose Altuve dropped a little bit from last year, but still the top second baseman in the
Crazy
game.
contact.
Big jump from Witt to Altuve.
Yeah,
Merrifield, the fastest of the 3. Interesting.
yeah. I think he led the league in steals last year.
Hmm.
Yep. Top 3 third baseman. Here we go. Number 3.
Manny.
He's
San
gonna
Diego.
He's gonna play third, right, for the
Right.
Padres?
Yes, he's playing third.
We'll get a new action shot too for him. Don't worry,
Yeah.
Lance.
Yeah. Then we got Jose Ramirez, number 2, third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
And then we
Nolan.
got Nolan Arenado, top third baseman.
Double diamond.
Yeah, one of the top players in the game, bar none.
He'll be a Rocky for a while.
Yeah, he will. Got that extension.
Got that bag.
All right, heading into catchers, we got Wilson Ramos. He's been an all-star 16 and 18.
That one speed.
Amazing hitter. Posey,
Catcher.
still close to the top. And then we got JT Realmuto. I'm sorry,
That's all right.
formerly.
Phillies have a
Formerly.
great lineup right now.
Yeah, they do.
Number
They
1
do.
catcher.
What do you guys want to go next?
Bartender's
go.
choice.
Yeah,
I like that.
let's go left field.
All right, never mind.
Top 3 left fielders. You saw Ozzy Albies, and here's another one of
Ronald
those young
Acuna.
Braves. Got JD Martinez, one of the best hitters in
Nice.
the game. And then we got Stanton still up there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Huge power.
huge power.
Acuna, JD, and Stanton.
Very nice.
Center field. All right, who's gonna be number 1 at center field? I'm just kidding. We got Lorenzo Cain, number 3.
It's a fish.
Yeah, contact speed guy. We got Starling Marte,
And
tied
to
with
absolutely
tied
no
with
one's
Kane.
surprised.
absolutely
mic
no
drop.
surprise.
94 overall, though. 94.
94. Last year, I think he started as 93.
Yeah.
Yeah, 94
And another
overall,
thing to
Mike
remember,
Trout.
guys, is pay attention because all of the fielding ratings have been recalibrated with our new formula. So you'll see
a great point.
drastic changes. So I know y'all screenshotted all these, but check out, you're going to see drastic changes in
Right.
fielding ratings.
Yeah. Heading over to right field,
Oh, boy.
we got
Yelly.
Christian Yelich, last year's MVP.
Loaded at right field.
Yeah. Got Bryce Harper, cover boy.
We'll get him in a Phillies
Yeah,
uniform.
we will. We
Don't
will.
worry.
We got Aaron Judge, 86.
Where's...
And then
And
Mookie
Mookie.
Betts.
That's top 4.
Again, pay attention
Yeah.
to Mookie's fielding. Like compare Mookie's fielding ratings to live series launch roster
Yeah.
today to what it was at the
I don't-
end of last season.
I don't think we're going to see any more complaints about his arm.
No,
Right?
no.
I mean,
It says
what do you
99
think?
fielding on Mookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Holy
had one of the best
He was
fielding
ridiculous.
seasons in right field ever.
Yep. And he's
Yep.
really close to Trout now. 92. Second best live series player in the game.
Wow.
Going over to the shortstops, we got best fielder
Best
in the game.
fielder in the
maybe?
game.
Andrelton Simmons. We got Javi Baez, breakout last year.
Love that card.
Yeah, amazing. And then you got Francisco Lindor, the switch hitter with power, great fielder, speed. Got it all with Lindor.
Again, check out the fielding ratings.
Yeah.
Simmons is a monster now.
98 vision for Simmons.
And I
too.
think
Yeah.
his plate
Right
vision is
there.
like over 92, right? Because that dude never strikes out.
All right. Heading over to starting pitchers, we got
DeGrom.
Jake DeGrom at 89, last year's NL Cy Young
Scherzer
winner.
And Sale.
We got Chris Sale, number 2, and number 1. No surprise. I
To
don't
nobody's
think.
surprise.
Yeah, Max Scherzer. He wins the Cy Young every year, it seems like.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame path. All right. Was it starting pitchers?
The suspense.
So we're doing relievers and closers. We're not just doing
There you
overall
go.
Top 3
relievers.
relief pitchers.
We got Chad Green on the Yankees. Last 2 years, he's been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got
Hater.
Josh Hader
That dude's going to be so much better this
and
year.
Andrew Miller. So I don't know if the trend continues. Hader might be at the top at the end of this year,
Mhm.
overtaking
Nobody
Miller.
could hit him.
But 85, 87 for now.
Yep.
Yeah, that you can't see his fastball in Hall of Fame.
And then the top 3 closers. We've got another Yankee reliever. They've got the best bullpen in the
They do.
majors.
They're loaded.
We got Edwin Diaz, led the league in saves last year,
Mm-hmm.
and Kenley Jansen. And there might be a changing of the guard, but Andrew Miller and Kenley Jansen still the top closer and reliever. Let's see what happens this year.
And Mets fans, we got you, all right?
Yeah,
We'll
we
get
got
you
you.
Edwin.
We got you. All right, so that was the live series. That went by pretty fast.
Right.
felt
I think
like
it
they were-
did, yeah.
But the point is, all of these ratings, while these are the launch ratings, are never final. Basically,
Yeah.
It'll be changed in a month. Yeah, they'll be changed in a month.
they're final for launch pretty much. But it's like, once late April comes around, Luis is going to get to work with our team, and
Yeah.
here go the rating
And
changes.
Rory's gonna
Yeah,
be doing
right.
a lot
Yeah,
of the
shout out to
roster
all the
updates.
work that got
Yeah.
done to recalibrate all of the fielding
Yeah.
ratings.
What's your ringtone? Ratings are not final.
Ratings
right?
are not final, yeah.
Is that it?
Well, I mean, they are now. At least for the next 6 weeks. They're final for the next 6 weeks.
But they're really never final.
Final for the next 6
And you'll
weeks.
see them more in action during the development tournament. So if you didn't see your team or some of the guys you like, You may see some of those come up in the draft, you know?
Yep, you probably will.
Cool.
So what do we do at now? We at to the video?
I think we're back to special edition.
Are we back to
diamonds.
special edition
Ooh, this is
diamonds,
gonna be fun.
which I think one got revealed on accident at the
3
beginning
more.
of the stream.
We got 3 more.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Posey, that's right. Sorry.
All right, let's see the video.
Let's talk a little bit more about how you get the special edition diamonds.
Right, how do you get them, Ramon?
MVP edition, digital deluxe edition, which can only be purchased on PSN, and the Gone Yard edition.
Right.
Right.
Or you wait for somebody else to buy one of those editions, pull that card, and put it up on the marketplace.
Right.
Those are the only ways you can get those players at launch.
An XP program.
And XP program, yeah. Some of the guys in the XP program. So those are only
Right.
4 ways you can get them at launch.
Right.
But later on in the year, they'll be available in other avenues.
Right.
Cool.
And so there's one per team. Let's look at him.
Chat says it's Posey. I don't know.
Yep, there he is. A
We got
little
that,
early.
that Rookie of the Year Posey, 2010. Got that postseason Joe
Carter.
Carter with the big homer.
Hero.
Yeah, the hero, big power. Expect big power. We got the Ian Kinsler breakout from 2008. Nice balanced card. You're actually going to see the cards pretty soon.
Yep.
And then we got a Mike Schmidt
Mike Schmidt.
hardware. Yeah, I think that was his last MVP, the last MVP of his career, 1986.
Wow.
So that's 4 more. So how many total special edition diamonds have we revealed so far?
20.
20. Should we take a look at those 20 guys' player ratings?
Yeah, and
Okay.
let's see if we can choose one.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right,
wanna drive?
There, you go ahead.
Is this
Okay.
the right? Is this the right pack?
Yeah,
This will
We,
be.
we sure?
we're sure.
Okay.
This is not what you're gonna get with the choice pack. There's
Right.
only 20
There's
of
only
the
20,
cards.
there's 30.
Yeah, we're not
Still got 10 more to
jumping the
show.
gun with the
Yeah.
with the
We'll
last
probably
10.
show you the full 30 pack next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. But we just said, it's time to show you the ratings.
Yeah.
We haven't done that yet, so let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right, so we start off with Oswald. He was a fan favorite in that when we revealed that first set, like people were like, yeah, that Oswald is going to be sick.
All right.
And there he is right there.
89.
Yep.
Good mix.
Joe Carter.
There's that power we just mentioned for postseason Joe Carter. Mike Schmidt, he's going to have the power too. He's got,
70 and 90 power.
yeah, probably the best hitter in the pack versus lefties right there. Then you got the Lou Gehrig, nice and balanced, a lot of vision.
Great vision.
He's got left and righty, left field and right field secondaries as well. You got Tom Seaver, Tom Terrific.
That 109 stamina.
Yep,
Pitchers a little better than hitters, right?
exactly.
Make the choice a little more interesting. There's Cliff Floyd, like I told
Yeah.
you. 90s.
That's
hit,
a really
90s
good
contact,
card.
70s power, good vision.
Really no weakness
Fielding,
other than
No weakness.
Speed,
Yeah.
some speed there, but
Fielding,
diamond hitter.
bronze level
Diamond
fielder.
hitter.
here's that speedy contact
Right.
catcher that we've been talking about. 120 contact versus lefties. Yeah, I think he hit like 327 that year or something like that. And 73 stealing for a catcher, pretty much unheard of.
Unheard
I
of.
think. Kerry Wood.
Kerry
It was
Wood.
exciting, yeah. 109 K for 9.
That I think a
There
lot
you go,
of people are
Healy.
going to be
But
choosing
of course,
that
you
Kerry
have.
Wood.
There's
I know
some
2
trade-offs.
people who's going to be choosing that Kerry Wood. I know of 2 people who are going
Yeah.
to be choosing that
Just
Kerry
do the
Wood
full,
card.
do the triangle on Carey. We got to see this.
Yeah, let's see it. 98 fastball.
The slurve, we saw.
Didn't you like play with him?
Yeah,
like
during
that?
the moment
Yeah.
we showed Kerry Wood. You saw
Yeah.
that slurve, and it is
Sick.
very sick.
We got that Posey.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't know. I mean, I think I saw some people in the chat trashing this card. I don't know. That's
Right.
a pretty good hitter at catcher
At catcher.
and first base secondary.
Yeah.
Barry Larkin postseason. We got the almost maxed out vision, the speed, the fielding. This Finley is
It's 5 tools.
yeah, it's 5 tools. It might be one of my favorites in the pack. Lefty as well.
We said this was going to be a tough decision.
It
right?
is. I mean, we're like halfway through, and our head is spinning. Ted Williams, rookie.
Now we know he's going to have better power numbers eventually, but to start off with a 99 contact versus righty in your outfield,
Right.
where are you going to find that?
Well, right here, you're gonna find it with San Musial,
Well,
but
fine.
it's gonna suffer. Power is gonna suffer a little bit.
A little bit.
And we got that Granderson with 81
All right,
speed.
That's a
There's
really
your
good
And then-
card. Is that
okay.
diamond gold? Can we see that? Ah, okay.
So
Silver
yes, we see the Crater versus lefties.
Crater.
We all see it, but we also see the versus righties, and
Yeah, and with the speed.
And with the speed.
Yeah, he'll do all right in center field.
Here's that Feller, fireballer, 112 K per 9,
Wow,
99 fastball.
throwing darts.
Got the left field Jackie Robinson.
Good speed.
Balance
left
hitter.
fielder.
71 power.
Yeah, 110, 71. Not,
Right.
Where's lefties?
Frank.
We got the Frank.
Breakout Frank.
Yep. We got the Frank.
Diamond hitter.
Diamond hitter.
Common
fielder.
fielder.
Just like a signature series.
Just
right?
like the signature series go.
He was always.
There was no
He
fluctuation
was
in the
always
field.
a great hitter.
Go get him, Nick.
Here's Tony Gwynn.
Lance, where you at?
Yep.
What?
Is that Tony Gwynn?
125, 121.
But
What was this year? Remind me. This was the.
yeah, this was the 394 average here. This is the closest anybody's gotten to 400 since Ted Williams.
It's 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, he was getting up there in age, and that's why the 58 speed. Compare him to the signature series,
Right.
Tony, who's got 89, I believe.
And remember, we have flashback player models for some of these guys. So for this Tony, it will be,
Oh yeah.
the chunkier Tony, as you can see.
All right, I think this might be your favorite.
I think
right?
this is the one that I think a lot of people are going to wonder if this is the play here.
This is the card.
We've seen so many good cards, and we still have 10 more to go. But right, switch hitter, third base, great contact, good power.
And similar to Tony and Schmidt, some of those other guys later in their careers,
Right.
lower speed, but the hitting.
That 59 reaction and 63 fielding.
That's what I was gonna say,
Wait till
the
y'all see the
fielding.
game next week.
You guys may want to play some BR before even making this
Wait till you
decision.
see the-
Try out some of these cards.
They'll see defense next
Yeah.
week. They'll see about 5+ hours of defense next week.
Yeah.
You mentioned Tony being having a different player model in the game. Chipper goatee in this model, and also a different batting stance. Some of these flashbacks and legends that look different are also
Have different animations.
Different animations. Shout out to Lauren for that.
Nice. Great detail. That's what we love here.
Ian Kinsler, another alternate appearance.
Yep,
guy.
that's
Got
flashback
the,
appearance.
Got the long hair, very balanced hitter.
Second base.
Yeah. So that's 20.
Right.
Who are we going with?
Mm.
Colin, can we cook up a 20 option? 20 option
Scroll
poll?
back. Just go all the way back. Who was everybody's favorite? Chat. Who was Let's just go out. Who was the favorite?
Let's add them to the squad after. We'll be all right.
What was the best pure hitting card? Was it the Frank?
Well, power might be Frank.
Who had the best
Like Tony.
split?
Tony best
How do you
contact.
beat the
Yeah, Tony had
contact?
best contact.
Musial is close, but Tony still has him beat.
Gehrig was very balanced.
Gehrig is very balanced.
That Kerry
Boy,
Wood
too.
card.
And then the Curry Wood.
That Kerry Wood card. I know, like I said, I know 2 people who's choosing that card, regardless of what happens next week. It doesn't matter who the other 10 are next week.
Yeah.
All right. Who are we going with?
Kerry Wood.
Kerry
Yeah,
Wood.
let's
Get our
do
ace.
it.
Let's get our ace.
get our ace.
New legend in 19. There he is. So remember, quick actions. So right when you open the choice pack, you can, don't quick sell them, please don't. But you can list them on the market if you really
could.
don't. But add them to your rotation list. Go ahead, add them, and we can go over our squad, compare them. So right now,
Does he crack the rotation?
I think he's going to crack this rotation. But check out all the different metrics there. You can compare them.
Yeah.
He'll make it. He'll be
Yeah,
all right.
he'll make the starting
Small improvement.
small.
There you go. And he's just been added to your squad, just like that, and you go into a game.
Shout out to Matthew Schaefer for all
That's
those
right.
quick actions and DD work. Salute you, brother.
And the comparing of 2 players, in every attribute.
And if they're in a
Amazing.
secondary position, you'll see the hits that they take now.
Right.
And
Yes.
you'll see it in the radio. You'll also see the hits
yes.
in the radio now.
But the kind of the big thing here is you saw list and mark and place as an option. We're not suggesting you do that with your choice diamond here, but it kind of gets us to a bigger point about on day one, the community market is going to be loaded with legends and flashbacks.
Yeah, it's going to be the biggest year at launch, for sure, of legends and flashbacks on the market.
Like the
We know because he
variety.
counted. Like right before we started the stream, Luis went and counted.
Yeah. No, definitely. It actually rivals last year's final number
Wow.
this year at launch.
So a lot more sellable rewards.
Yeah, just go on, you
Right.
can go on the market and you'll find something.
We've covered a lot today.
We've
from
covered a
the
lot.
ranked seasons, Battle Royale, XP, and Team Affinity. We talked about the choice pack here. We talked about Signature Series, what that means to the game. I'm sure you guys have some questions. TheShowNation.com.
Yeah, go to shownation.com if you have
forums.
questions. We'll answer them next week.
Right, we got devs always checking that, trying to keep that, getting you answers. What is happening next week? Next Thursday?
Next Thursday is our second to last pre-launch MLB The Show 19 live stream. Is going to be the developer tourney. It starts at
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Pacific time.
A little bit earlier.
A little bit
4 p.m.
earlier because
Eastern.
it's probably going to last 5 hours plus. We'll be doing Battle Royale games, best of 3. So you're going to see tons of gameplay. all the gameplay you can shake a stick at, and you'll be able to see all these changes that Chris
Love that
Gill and
scene.
Kyle Blake have been talking about. You'll be able to see some cards. Hopefully we won't reveal anything on accident, but we will reveal those last 10 special edition diamond cards
That's right.
and the ratings.
Right?
So yeah, it's going to be a fun stream.
There's also another GameStop Monday.
Yeah, what's in that GameStop
that you,
Monday? It
once
might
again,
be
don't
a...
want to miss.
There will be something special in Monday's GameStop
Very
Monday.
special.
Hopefully it doesn't release early.
Hopefully it's not a GameStop Friday.
Hopefully it's not a GameStop late Sunday night. But
We
that's
love
it.
you, GameStop.
But that's it from us. We will see you next Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time for the Develop Attorney, where you'll get to see all the gameplay you can shake a stick at. We'll have another sweepstakes, and we'll reveal those last 10 diamonds. And that's it for the Diamond Dynasty content stream.
Just one win. That's it.
Now batting for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Personal accolades and things like that, they're all great and grand, but at the end of the day, what do guys remember for is winning. And if there's guys around me that have that same aspiration, that same goal, we got a chance. If the guys around me are really good as well, then we got an even better chance. And that's what it's all about, and it's just getting started.
PlayStation.